Imagine being in the middle of your job when suddenly you're verbally harassed. This was the reality for Canadian journalist Krista Sharpe on January 18, 2021. Krista was in downtown Kitchener, fully engaged in her task of filming a broadcast, when the unsettling incident occurred. A car drove by and the voices from within it were not of support or admiration, but of insult and harassment. Krista, shaken but undeterred, took to her Twitter account to share her experience, expressing her distress over the incident. It wasn't just a mere tweet. It was a window into the harsh reality many female reporters face while simply trying to do their job. She exposed the raw and painful truth about the verbal harassment she experienced, a reality that is unfortunately all too common for female reporters around the world. Sharpe's tweet resonated with many as she declared, "This is not funny and it's not cool. As much as I'd love to say it doesn't bother me, it does. This still happens to female reporters everywhere and it needs to stop." In times of adversity, support can make all the difference. For Sharpe, the response was overwhelming. When the incident became public, there was an outpouring of support for Krista Sharpe. Thousands of people from all walks of life took to Twitter to express their support for the beleaguered journalist. They retweeted the video, spreading the word and raising awareness of the challenges female journalists often face. Not only did the general public rally behind Sharpe, but fellow journalists and notable figures also stood in solidarity with her. They used their platforms to denounce the incident, reinforcing that such behavior is unacceptable and should not be tolerated. They echoed Sharpe's sentiment that this harassment is not an isolated event, but rather a symptom of a broader issue that plagues female journalists everywhere. The incident, which garnered over 2.7 million views online, served as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by female journalists in their workplace. It shone a light on a pervasive problem, sparking a much-needed conversation about respect, safety, and equality in the field of journalism. When such incidents occur, the response from authorities can set a precedent. In Sharpe's case, the response was swift and supportive. Waterloo Regional Police Chief Brian Larkin immediately condemned the harassment. He didn't just stop there. Larkin requested his officers to launch an investigation into this vulgar insult, using the video Sharpe posted as visual evidence, a clear message that such behavior is not just unacceptable, but punishable by law. In the corporate realm, Bell Media Communications didn't stay silent either. The company issued a statement, labeling the harassment directed at Krista Sharpe as clearly offensive and not to be tolerated. They pledged their full support to Sharpe as the incident got investigated. A strong stand from a media giant, reinforcing the idea that workplaces should be safe havens, free from hate and bullying. As the investigation continues, the incident serves as a stark reminder of the need for safety and respect in all workplaces, particularly for journalists.